One of the best parts about Outschool is that you get to create the schedule that you want. It's so flexible and gives you so much freedom. And whether you schedule your classes in the early morning or late at night, there are students that are available, whether in your country or a different country, to take your classes. But you may still be wondering why your classes aren't getting fully booked at the times that you're listing them, and if there is a better formula to figure out when you should be listing your classes in order for you to have the best chance of getting a fully booked schedule. So in this video, I will be going step by step through how you can figure out what is the best time to book for your classes and your students. And by the end of this video, I want you to know when the best times to book your classes are so that you can take those steps right away. Hi, for anyone that's new, my name is JennaLee from liveeatteach.com, and in this channel I talk all about teaching online, building your own online teaching business, and becoming your own boss. So if topics like this interest you, then go ahead and click the subscribe button. I would love to see you again, and give me a thumbs up if this is the content that you want to hear more of. I want you to ask yourself, what is your ideal student? And what type of student are you trying to reach? Before you even list your classes, this is so important to answer because this will determine what is the best time for you to get bookings. There are 4 questions that I want you to answer by the end of this video. The first one is, what type of schooling does your ideal student have? Are they homeschooled? Do they go to a charter school? Do they go to public school? Or are they taking online classes? A lot of homeschoolers will be taking classes during the day because they're using Outschool to supplement some of their academic and non-academic time. Most homeschoolers will be available during the morning throughout all the way up to the evening. And this is because they are supplementing some of their academic classes with Outschool classes. Or maybe they want some social time in the day to hang out with friends from across the world, so they might be looking for some of those social clubs as well during the day. On the other hand, public school and charter school students are going to be busy during the day. So they're going to be looking for those afternoon hours and evening hours or even weekend hours. Determining when your best schedule is may be the best way to answer this question. So if you want to work mainly during the day, maybe you're trying to reach homeschooled students. If you want to work afternoons, evenings, and weekends, maybe your ideal student is from a charter school or a public school. The second question I want you to ask yourself is, where are your students from? Are you trying to work in the mornings? Well, maybe a student from the United Kingdom is a better choice to teach. Are you trying to work during the day? Well, maybe students that are from your same country and your same time zone are the best students to reach. Figuring out where most of your students are coming from will help you to avoid awkward timing. For instance, you don't want to teach a class when it's supper time or too early or too late. So figuring out where your students are from is a good thing to figure out when is the best time to offer your classes. The third question I want you to ask is, how old are your students? What age range are you most wanting to teach and are your classes fit for? 3 to 6 year olds are probably going to be available during the morning and noon and afternoon hours, but they might not be wanting to take classes in the evening. 7 to 12 year olds are probably going to be available in the middle of the day and on the evenings, whereas 13 to 18 year olds might be available in the afternoons and evenings based off of how much work they have to do during the day. What I've seen with my time on Outschool is that the younger students, the earlier the classes go. The fourth and final question I want you to ask yourself is, what type of class are you teaching? Is it an academic class or is it a social time kind of fun class? Now, this doesn't always change when parents are going to book your classes, but it might affect some parents' decision to book with you. Sometimes parents want to leave those fun classes for the weekends or after school is over. But sometimes parents want that break in the day so that the students can have some social time with their friends. On the other hand, academic classes are going to be most popular during the weekdays, whereas on the weekend, those students might be looking for those fun social classes. Another thing to always keep in mind is when are your holidays and when are your students' holidays. Right now, in January of 2021, the Australian summer holidays are here. So students are taking their summer break. So keep track of holidays around the world as well as your own holidays to offer the best times that students are available. So in a nutshell, the 4 questions you need to ask yourself to figure out when you should offer your classes are: number 1, what type of schooling do my students have? Number 2, where are my students from? Number 3, how old are my students that I'm trying to reach? And number 4, are my classes social type classes like non-academic, or are they academic classes? So have you figured out your time yet? I hope you're close. And I hope this video gave some more insight into when to schedule your classes so that you don't have to be confused and you can take that guesswork out of play. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again in another video. If you would like more updates on Outschool, VIP Kid, and GoGo Kid, go ahead and click the subscribe button here and give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you. I will see you next time.